Okay, so in this bag, I do not have a MAC haul. I actually have a small collection of empties or products that I have completely used up, along with the repurchased item if I decided to repurchase it. So I'm excited to let you know whether or not I thought these products were so good that I should try them again. Not MAC ones, drugstore, high-end, other, but no MAC products in this empties video. I don't believe. It's been a while, and it's about time I threw this crap out. And that's why I'm shooting you this video. My first empty is my only hair care product for this video, and this is the Organix Moroccan Argan Oil Moisturizing Treatment. So it's kind of like a hair mask. I actually would use it in replace of conditioner. Most times I would wash my hair, maybe like because I would wash my hair like a couple times a week. And not every day. So most of the time when I do wash it, I would use this as a conditioner, leave it in for 5 minutes, rinse it out. But occasionally I would just switch it up with a more traditional type conditioner. You can see it is all gone, and this container still smells so good. Has a bit of a sweet scent, and this was just insanely moisturizing for my hair. I had a friend come visit me, and she tried it out, and she immediately went to Ulta and bought it. You can find these at Walmart, I believe. Ulta, Target should have them as well. Very accessible. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. If I see it, I'll put an Amazon link down below for you. But I really like this Organix brand, and this made my hair very, very soft. So, did I repurchase? You bet I repurchased, and I actually picked up 2 different types of hair masks from the same brand, obviously one being exactly the same, the Moroccan oil one, and I picked up this Hydrating Macadamia oil one because they were buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta, so do look out for those specials. I'm currently using this one. Put that down. I'm currently using this one just to, do something a little bit different since I did finish off the Moroccan oil, and I like this one just the same, no more, no less. So I think just so you could get a little bit of a different scent, it's nice to switch them out. This has a little bit more of an earthy scent where the Argan oil, is it Argan oil? Yes. Where the Argan oil is a bit more of a fruity scent. But these both do a wonderful job of moisturizing my hair because it's very thick and very dry, so these help me out a lot. Like I said, I had a friend who tried it when she was visiting, immediately went to buy it, so you do see quick results with these deep hair care repair masks. And they are very inexpensive too. I think if you pick one up at Walmart, it's maybe like $8 or less. So, good deal there. Love it. The next empty that I have is an old, battered, and bruised Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade 120, which some may think is a bit light for me, but I find that this foundation works. I like my foundations to maybe be a hair lighter. Just my preference. Some people like to go hair darker, whatever. But I love this foundation, so just to cut to the chase, I did repurchase, and let me tell you, because once I ran out of this, I'm like, okay, I finally ran out. I had it for over a year, maybe about 13 months, because I remember when I first bought it, because it was like my first high-end foundation. And I was finished, and I'm like, okay, cool, now I can go ahead and try a brand new foundation. So I got samples of NARS Sheer Glow, Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua, Laura Mercier Silk Cream. I know these are all kind of like pretty different foundations, but I was trying them all, and I wanted to find something I loved more than this, but I just could not stop thinking about this foundation. So for the Sephora VIB sale, I was literally about to go to the checkout counter, and I just snatched this at the last minute. I had to have it. My skin is quite dry, and like everybody else on the planet, I can get a little bit oily depending on the weather, depending on the mood my skin is in, particularly through my T-zone. And I just find this foundation to be absolutely perfect for the shape, for the condition of my skin. And I love the color. I love the coverage level. I find that it's just enough coverage for me, which is almost full coverage in 2 layers. The next empty that I have for you is a small sample size of Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. And I believe this is kind of pricey. It's the one, it says by Scandinavia, and I know Scandinavia is known for their setting sprays, but I did not find this to be impressive at all. I did not repurchase, I did not upgrade to a full size. I just saw no difference in the longevity of my makeup or in the finish of my makeup, so I really just kind of saw it as pointless. I'm not sure exactly what ingredients are in here, but they don't do much for me. I much prefer something like the MAC Fix Plus, which you can see I am almost out of, but little tip, what I actually do is once this hit about the halfway point, I filled it with water and I didn't notice a difference. It was just as enjoyable, had the same kind of dewying effect for my skin, which as you know is dry. And yeah, I just really like this. I'm probably going to fill it with water again and use it all up again and see like if I really need to keep buying Fix Plus or if I just need to keep putting water in this bottle and be happy. I'll let you know. Next up, I have a small sample size of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Wax. I believe this is the one you can find towards the checkout at Sephora for around $10 or so. And I use this entirely up, and I am absolutely not going to be purchasing the full size, which is I believe like $25, so expensive, because my eyebrows are really unruly and they love to kind of like curl down and curl up and look all a hot mess. But this did not do very much for me in terms of holding them in place, and that is what I'm looking for in my brow gel. I find that a drugstore alternative that performs just as well as this Anastasia brow gel is the Maybelline Great Lash, which is just a clear mascara. Mine has become kind of browny by going through my brows when they have product on them. I don't think this performs very well either, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper than the Anastasia and it performs the same. So I see no point in splurging the money for this over this. For an eyebrow gel that does work incredibly well at keeping my eyebrows in place, I feel like so fortunate to have finally found one, the MAC Brow Set. So if your eyebrows are hella determined on making your face look funny and curling every which way, I highly suggest you try the MAC Brow Set. They do have tints and they do have it in clear. It's entirely up to you. This one is in the shade Beguile, which I believe is actually one of their lighter shades. And I just liked the idea of lightening my brows ever so lightly. Obviously, my brows are dark. I am wearing this right now, so the effect overall is very light. It doesn't like bleach my brows or anything like that, but it does hold them in place while providing a slight lightening, which again, I like. You can always find darker shades. Again, this one is in Beguile. The last product that I have in this sort of empties section of the video is the Nyx Dalai Mascara. And this is an example of one of those mascaras that just keeps on giving, because I loved it when I first got it, and I loved it as it was drying up and as it is finished. I personally find that I like my mascaras more as they get a little bit drier. I feel like they give my eyelashes much more drama and a lot more fullness, length, and darkening. I suppose that my eyelashes are the type that do well with the drier mascara. If you are similar, then I highly recommend this one and sticking with it for as long as you have it for. The wand, as you can hopefully see, is kind of like tapered more towards the center and then full on each side, which I find does help with the inner corners of my lashes, because for me, I find that getting my innermost and outermost lashes to look exactly the way I want to be the most challenging part of the mascara application process. So this brush, while not being like amazing, really does help with that. And like I said, I believe the formula of this mascara is really, really nice. So if you're a CoverGirl Lash Blast fan, I think you'll really enjoy this. You can apply 2 coats of it without worrying about clumping, which I really appreciate. You can put a heavy coat on, allow it to dry, put more on, and you will get longer, even fuller lashes, even blacker lashes without getting a whole load of clumps. So I really like this mascara for delivering a lot of drama and with little hassle. And I will repurchase this. The only reason I haven't repurchased it yet is because I do have several other mascaras to get through, and I'm not trying to have like 10 mascaras open at once, because that would just be a waste of product. So that concludes my little, really kind of like assorted product reviews. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Bye.